Hello everyone, my name is Jesse and this is the start to my literature art project. As you can see, this is my idea diagram. We have literature in the middle. It breaks off into relevance, diminishing interest in reading, mass media, change, the novel Logan's Run, the novel Fahrenheit 451. Both these novels had a idea of censorship, mob mentality. Fahrenheit 451 took place in the 50s, the baby boomer era. And when I think of the 50s, I think of the artwork of Norman Rockwell. Both these novels have a dystopian future. It's about politics and history. That makes me think of censorship. Today's cancel culture society. I think of Pepe Le Pew, Speedy Gonzalez, all the children's characters that are deemed unfit for today's society and are canceled. A couple of the artists besides Norman Rockwell I drew inspiration from for this project is Raymond Pettibon and Robert Crumb. This is some of Raymond Pettibon's work. He does a lot of black and white ink sharpie drawings. He did a lot of album covers in the 90s for bands like Sonic Youth and Black Flag. This is Norman Rockwell's work. He's an artist from the 1950s. He captures themes of American values, family, of the boomer age. And this is Robert Crumb. He's a cartoon artist of the 80s. Does a lot of slapstick work, lowbrow comedy type work. He tackles a lot of social issues as well, but his is more controversial. And this is one of my past artworks. This one's called Youth in Politics. It's a charcoal on paper drawing, as well as Sharpie and inks on there. And it's based around a Polaroid of Ronald Reagan that I found in my dad's drawer. And I drew inspiration for this project from the film SLC Punk. And this is the art piece I made for this assignment, the literature assignment. I was based off I drew inspiration off the novel Fahrenheit 451 and Logan's Run, mainly Fahrenheit 451. I did it in a Sharpie sketch, much like Raymond Pettibon's work. So I wanted to highlight the cancel culture in today's society and compare it to the dystopian future in Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451's authoritarian society. The theme of censorship is explored in both of these works of art. Ray Bradbury wrote his book in 1953, where the threat of nuclear war and the fear of McCarthyism loomed over society, and to give up certain freedoms. And Ray Bradbury portrays this in the year 2049, where the government and society, all of us, we let ourselves go too far in this direction of censorship in an illiterate society infatuated by mass media and the threat of special interest groups. I see a lot of similarities in our society today after the pandemic. Curfew, the forbidden grouping of people, censorship, and the loss of certain freedoms. In Ray Bradbury's novel in 1953, he talks about large wall screens, which actually came true in the form of flat screen TVs. And he talks about how their society, was very infatuated with mass media and shows and their telenovelas, and they couldn't miss the single one. So I decided to portray the cartoon characters that were canceled by today's society standards. Above them, the shelves of books have been taken down, with only the books standing that say politically correct, obey, safety, and of course a TV guide. The mother figure of the family is burning all the books, and the books she is burning says Moby Dick, To Kill a Mockingbird, The Catcher in the Rye, Logan's Run, Harry Potter, and the Holy Bible. And believe it or not, I chose these books because they were all, but at one point they're deemed offensive. And that's overall the theme of Ray Bradbury's book. He talks about if censorship goes too far, then anything would be offensive to one certain group of people or another. So we'd have to end up burning all of it.